Let me tell you a story. In the quiet city of Port Elizabeth, South Africa, lived a single mother. She worked hard, kept to herself, paid her bills, and loved her son. But at night, something else took over. A predator, a killer, one who left victims bloodless and bitten. This isn't fiction. This is the story of Connie Mthembu, a woman torn between two selves. One who wanted peace, and one who drank blood. Connie lived in a small town, two-bedroom apartment in a modest neighborhood. Her mornings were slow, filled with instant coffee and lunch boxes. Her nights were even quieter. Just her son, C4, and sometimes the flicker of an old TV. But Connie had secrets. She'd wake up in the middle of nowhere, once on a beach at 2 a.m., another time in an alleyway with scratches on her arms. No memory, no explanation, just fear. She told herself it was exhaustion, maybe stress, maybe something from the childhood she'd locked away. But soon, something much darker began to unfold. In early 2021, police found a body in a drainage canal. A young man, no blood in his body, bite marks on his chest, thighs, deep, deliberate. Then a second victim. Then a third. All men, all alone, all killed at night. The media gave her the name, the blood drinker of Port Elizabeth. Police were baffled. There was no DNA, no camera footage, no real clues. The killer struck with surgical precision and left behind nothing but fear. One day, Connie was doing laundry when she found blood on the insides of a shirt, one she didn't remember wearing. She opened her freezer and found a plastic bag tucked behind a box of frozen peas. Inside, a man's wallet. His name, Thabiso. 2 days later, she saw his face on the news. He was one of the murdered men. Connie fell to her knees. She wept. But somewhere inside her, someone else was smiling. The first time she heard the voice, Connie was brushing her teeth. The mirror fogged, and from deep inside her own head, a voice whispered, "You are so weak, Connie. You always were." This was Sena. Beautiful, cold, and violent. Sena was Connie's other personality, formed through trauma, possibly abuse. Psychologists call it Dissociative Identity Disorder, a coping mechanism where the mind splits in two. But Sena wasn't just a voice, she was a predator. And she was in control. Detective William Jordan had worked violent crimes for over 15 years, but this case felt wrong. He noticed a pattern. All victims were within 10 kilometers of each other. All were killed late at night. All had minor histories of abuse, violence towards women. This wasn't just a serial killer. This was a revenge. Then came the break. A strand of long curly hair was found in victim's hand. DNA testing linked it to Connie Mthembu. When police visited Connie's apartment, she greeted them with a warm smile, offered them tea. But it wasn't Connie. It was Sena. Charming, confident, controlled. She looked them in the eyes and said, "You think I drink blood? That's ridiculous." But Connie never remembered the visit. Later, under questioning, she cried, shook, said she didn't even know who they were. Forensic psychologists confirmed it multiple personality disorder. One innocent one, and one extremely dangerous. The case hit national headlines. Half the country wanted her executed. The other half said she needed help. Connie was ruled not criminally responsible and transferred to a secure psychiatric hospital. Then, just weeks later, another man was found dead. Bite marks, blood drained, no signs of entry. But here's the thing. Connie was still locked up. So how did it happen? Police feared the unthinkable. Had Sena found a new host? One rainy night, a nurse walked into Connie's room. The bed was empty. Cameras showed nothing. Just a flicker, a glitch, and then darkness. The nurse found unconscious, a faint bite mark on her shoulder. The only trace of Connie, bare, muddy footprints leading out the side door and into the woods. To this day, Connie Mthembu, or Sena, has never been found. The killing stopped though. Or maybe they just moved. Some say mental illness is a sickness. Others say it's an excuse. But what happens when your illness has a name, a face, and a hunger for blood? Was Connie a victim? Or was she always Sena hiding in plain sight. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you found this story chilling, like, share, and subscribe for more real life horror from the darkest corners of the world. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and trust no one, not even yourself.